Every year around holiday season, Jordan Brand comes with the heat, and this year was no different. The pair in this box is probably one of the best colorways for this model, especially non-OG. So I'm excited to see what these are looking like in person. They've been going around in circles already, and honestly, this is the first year that we don't see a shock drop for this pair, which is kind of weird, but again, Jordan Brand is under new direction, so everything that's been happening is just different lately. All I know is that the pair in this box is a banger, and I'm excited to pull them out so we can all see what they're looking like. If y'all end up enjoying this first look, make sure you go down below and leave a like. 400 likes is the goal for this video, and the sooner y'all get there, the sooner I drop the on foot for this pair. Right here we have the Jordan 11 Gammas in a size 10, which is my true size for 11s. This is the first time I'm seeing them in person, so I actually am kind of excited. Peel the paper back and we got the Gammas in the flesh. These are a banger, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the pairs that I'm more excited for this year, and honestly from all the 11s, because I do love black shoes, and this is probably one of the best black 11s that we could get. Jordan 11s is one of the pairs that sneakerheads wait for every holiday, and sometimes they let us down, but when they drop pairs like these, sneakerheads are definitely here for it. Now, even though this is one of those pairs that everybody's gonna be trying to go for, I still think there's a possibility that these could sit, and I will get into it a little bit later in this video. I don't really want to bombard y'all with that so fast. All I know is that off of first impressions, this is a beautiful looking shoe. I do love the little hits of blue on the back. You also do get that maize yellow color on the 2-3. These are solid in my opinion. I want to know what y'all think of these. Off of first impressions alone, I would say this is a 9 out of 10 shoe, but y'all know me, bro. I'm gonna give it the official rating once I do my review for these, because it could be one of those things where I'm seeing them for the first time and I think they look better than what they really look. But let me pull the other shoe out so we could get into it. All right, y'all, so here we got the Gamma Jordan 11s. These are looking crispy in hand. I love the fact that it's almost like an all black color. Then you get like this translucent black, almost navy on the outsole, which just gives these the perfect pop of color. It's nothing too crazy, but it's also not just an all black shoe like the Black Cat 4s. And given every pair deserves its own space, because you could just wear those with anything and it's perfect. But being that these have almost like that all black aesthetic, but they do have a little pop of color, I honestly like these more. And y'all can hate me in the comments for it, but I do think Gamma 11s just has more pressure when it comes to them. This pair is gonna retail at $230, and they're set to release December 13th, which is next weekend. Typically when it comes to Jordan 11s, we do see a little shock drop going on before the official release. This is probably one of the first time in years, and I'm talking about probably since like 2020 or before, that we don't see a shock drop for the 11s. And that kind of goes to show that Jordan Brand is in a different direction. They're now doing the sneakers code thing, which is a completely different situation. All I know is that for DMPs, cherries, breads, a bunch of the 11s that we get around holiday season, there has been shock drops tied to them, and it just almost marks a new era in the sneakerhead journey. But regardless, we're here to talk about the shoes, and as far as that goes, these are looking too spicy, bro. I definitely could see myself wearing these over a lot of the other 11s that I do have in my collection. And it's kind of crazy to think, because I really do love 11s, but it's almost harder to wear them. I don't know if it's the patent leather or the colorways on most of them that makes it harder for me to wear. My most worn 11s are the Space Jams, and that's probably because it's an all black shoe predominantly. So I definitely see these being in the rotation this winter. And if y'all have seen some of my early reviews recently, I have been adamant on the fact that if I'm paying this much bread for them, I need to at least wear these shits early, because if not, what's the point? So I'm gonna be throwing these on feet ASAP. I feel like they should have made the Jumpman a different color at the bottom. Even if they would have made this like a yellow or that turquoise blue, it would have popped a little more, because at first I didn't even think the Jumpman was under there. Ever since I ordered these, I started thinking about the fact that I actually have been letting go of some of my 11s, and it's because of that reason that I told y'all before, bro. If they're not getting anywhere in my collection, it doesn't make sense to keep them. So recently I did let go of my DMP 11s, and I even sold my cherries. It's one of those things where I have the Concords, which look like the DMPs, and I have cherry 12s, which I would wear before the 11s. So it didn't make sense to keep them, but this pair right here, bro, the nostalgia tied to them, the colorway on them, it's honestly perfect. And I do know that sneakerheads are gonna be drooling over these, kind of similar to how I am, bro, because I remember when these dropped 2013, 2014, Gamma 11s and the 12s had the streets on lock back in the day. And it has become one of those iconic colorways that sneakerheads have been wanting besides the OGs. Shit, I honestly wanted these in 2024 when they dropped the DMPs.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
But beggars can't be choosers, because we got them here now, and I'm actually excited to film the review for these. So if y'all are interested in that video, make sure y'all get this one to 400 likes down below. The sooner the better. Shit, when y'all hit 400, I'ma fuck around and be editing on the toilet trying to drop this video for y'all. But there's not much I can really say about them, bro. It's a non-OG colorway that sneakerheads love. The color palette on these is honestly tastefully done, and it feels like these days it's almost hard for us to get something this clean from Jordan Brand. And I know it might just be simply because nostalgia is tied to it. They just watered down everything that they touch, bro. Like back in the day, we used to get one holiday 11 and then a women's Jordan 11 somewhere sprinkled in a month or two before this release. But this year alone, we probably got like 9 or 10 Jordan 11s, and it's one of those things where, bro, leave it alone, bro. Like we don't need 11 pairs of 11s, because by the time these drop, people are already oversaturated when it comes to the model. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, like some of the new colorways aren't cool. Like the Mojave Mo Suave pair definitely is solid, that purple with the black. Besides that, all the other shits they could have left as samples for whoever wanted them. Another gripe I do have with the recent 11s we've been getting is the fact that we no longer get the sleeves on the box. We don't even get the shoe trees in the shoes. 11s used to have a feeling to them. It was almost like you're opening a Christmas present in the holiday, bro. You had the sleeve, pop that out, you got the little plastic cover on it. Then under there, you got the shoes. You take the shoe tree out the shoe, that's plastic and thick, bro. Now, all you get is the little flip top box, no plastic, and they giving you these shoe trees, bro. They'll probably sit around and tell you they're trying to save the earth for some bullshit. But realistically, bro, they're trying to save 50 cents in production. And the crazy part is they're still raising the prices. So it's one of those things where it almost feels like they got lazy because they know that people are gonna buy them regardless. Shit, look at me buying them early for more bread than I should be. But I do hope Jordan Brand at some point gets the memo and they give sneakerheads what we truly want. Give us a little more flavor, bro. But I'm not gonna sit here and nag about it because these are actually beautiful, bro. Like I know for sure these are at least gonna get worn, and that's the bare minimum if you're buying shoes, bro. Like at least make sure you're gonna wear these shits, because if I don't end up wearing the new shoes that I cop, they gotta go, bro. It just is what it is. That's the harsh reality when it comes to it, because if I'm spending bread on these kicks and I'm not gonna wear them, what's the point of doing it, honestly? These right here with that high cut patent leather, that navy blue off black gamma blue hit on the outsole as well, and you get it on the tongue with the yellow spell out. I will be going over all the details on these when I drop my review, so make sure y'all subscribe so y'all don't miss the on feet for these, because that's coming ASAP. Shit, low-key it has to come ASAP. These shits drop next week. But Gamma 11s are officially in the booth. Y'all let me know if y'all gonna be picking these up on release date, which again is December 13th, next Saturday if I'm not mistaken, at a retail of $230. I think these might end up sitting, but they could also sell out. All I know is that there's approximately 1 million pairs of these.
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. Hey, yo.
So if it's anything similar to what we saw with the Legend Blues or the DMPs, these might fuck around and sit. But being that this is an all black colorway for the holiday, bro, people are eating these shits up. Black Cats low-key disappeared when I thought them shits were gonna sit. So again, take this with a grain of pepper. Y'all do what y'all wanna do on release date. All I'm gonna tell y'all is that these shits look fire. And if you love black sneakers, you definitely are in for a treat when it comes to to Gamma 11s. I can't complain, bro. I'm actually really feeling these, and they're gonna make it on my top 10 list for the year, mandatory. But that pretty much does it for this video. If y'all enjoyed, you know exactly what to do. 400 likes is the goal for this one, so go down below and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel because we're on road to 50K. If y'all doing up subscribing, let me know you're new so I could welcome y'all to the family. But all that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all on one of these two videos, bro. That's what YouTube's recommending you to watch based on your previous history. So make sure y'all click one of those two, and I'm gonna catch y'all there. Peace.